Good morning, West Michigan, and welcome to 8 West. It is a beautiful morning, Monday morning, about 90 degrees. I hear it's going to hit today, so it's going to be a scorcher. But what a beautiful weekend to be outside.
It was a perfect weekend, and I had so much to do, which was really nice. So I really got to go out and enjoy that weather and be all over the place, and it was just perfect. And I you know, this little heat wave we have going on, it's kind of nice actually. It's kind of, I'm getting used to it, and then all of a sudden I know it's going to just right away it's going to get cooler again.
It's going to be really a beautiful day, and Rachel and Terry are on assignment today, so joining me is Morgan, the face of 4.
Hello.
We're so happy to have you today.
Thank you. Yes.
So, you had a very eventful weekend.
I did. I had a lot of celebrations this weekend. I had a wedding and a birthday party and more stuff coming up this coming weekend. It's just everyone's celebrating something this weekend. So yes, great. I had a beautiful, beautiful wedding for friends of mine. Emily and Anthony were their names. And it was just, they had everything to a T, and they had the most creative things for their wedding. And these were some of the girls that were there. These were the pink ladies, as we call ourselves, even though I'm a little more red. But it was so much fun. We had an absolute blast. We closed the place down, and there's the happy couple cutting their beautiful cake. Everything was yellow, so it was very bright. It was a very summery wedding, and so it was just a great time, and me with the beautiful bride Emily there. And I also caught the bouquet, so that was pretty fun.
And you do have a boyfriend, so did you get any great ideas at this wedding?
That's him, yes. I did, and I've always thought about being a wedding planner as well, so it was kind of more, I felt like working in a way, saying, oh, I'm going to suggest this to clients. So yes, there's me with the bouquet. I did not catch it that way. It would have been very impressive if I did, but actually she threw it, hit the ceiling, and it dropped down right in front of me, so I kind of caught it in a way.
Quickly.
I said, "Oh, I'll take it."
Very cute.
It had hydrangeas in it, one of my favorites. So I had to snag that. So it was mine.
Very cute. Yeah, now is the perfect time for weddings. Seems like everyone's celebrating.
Yes.
Such a great time, and it looks like you had a good time too.
I did, and the dress I was wearing was from Lee & Birch, which was really nice, as well as this. They always provide me with great things. This lovely little headband too.
Well, they have some exciting news coming up.
They do. They actually closed their Muskegon store, and they're moving it to Grand Haven, and that will open sometime in September. So yeah, so they closed that. The last day was Saturday, so the original Lee & Birch store is no more, but good things coming. She's moving it onto Grand Haven, and she'll still keep the Grand Rapids store. So
that's great. I'm sure she's going to have some big sales coming up.
Yes,
summer ending.
She does. So stay tuned and be watching me on that Facebook page. I got some stuff to post up.
All right, we'll be watching. Well, I had an awesome weekend. It was so beautiful outside, and especially when the sun is shining, it's a perfect time to just be outside, really take in nature. And I actually woke up at 4 a.m. yesterday to drive all the way to Detroit for the annual Concourse d'Elegance. Now, what that is, if you've never heard of it, it's an annual event, and it's all of the old-fashioned cars, and people come in from all over the country, all over the world. There are people from Britain there, and this is one of the vehicles. Absolutely stunning, and these cars are all the way from the 30s.
Oh my
30s,
gosh.
40s, 50s, 60s, and they actually still run. So you can see they actually dress us in real vintage clothing from that era that matches the vehicle. So we get to ride in the cars.
Wow.
It's so much fun. And people come from all over the world, like I said. This is one of my friends, Kelly, who is standing by the vehicle for a picture opportunity. And it's so much fun. I mean, people are there with their parasols, and it's really one of those events that you would see in the movies.
Yeah.
So a lot of fun. Yesterday was the annual event, and it happened in Detroit, like I said, but this was a Duesenberg, and the gentleman that drove this car, they actually have an auction that happens as well, and they auction off all these cars, and I'm sure people have seen these vehicles before, but to actually see them starting up and running and driving down the actual runway, it is such a neat experience. And these are some of the clothes that they put us in. On the left, you can see that is the wardrobe they put me in. It was actually from the 40s.
Oh my gosh!
And they dressed so amazing back then, and so it was really neat to actually step back in time, look at the vehicles, and like I said, the auction that they had, the gentleman that drove me in one of his vehicles, these vehicles were $1 million a piece, and he purchased 4 of them.
Oh my God!
So
Okay, so what does this man do? That he
Exactly.
has $4 million to drop on just some cars. Just
So
cars.
big
you know.
collectors. It was a huge event, so much fun, and such a perfect day to be outside.
Well, how many different outfits did you have? You had like 3 or 4 there in just those pictures.
Yep, we have 4 outfits we actually get placed in, and then we ride in 4 different vehicles, and they're so amazing. I mean, the doors only open so much because they're such old vehicles, but they do run, and it was just incredible.
Wow, it looks like a lot of fun. That would be something very interesting and different that you don't normally see.
Yeah, it was a little vacation for me.